AI is the talk of the town, the boogeyman, the one that most of us fear, the one that I used to fear myself. Now, that fear is not unfounded. A recent report from Goldman Sachs states that out of every 20 people in this audience, 5 are at risk of losing their jobs due to mechanical tasks that can be automated using AI. The fear of being replaced, the fear of being left behind, the fear of losing our jobs, growth that we cannot control. We all fear that. I used to fear it myself. Let's use that fear as our very own superpower. AI allows us to create a beautiful life around us. I am here to tell you that AI can help you leverage the skills that you already have. And in doing so, the opportunity to create an upgraded version of yourselves will be unlocked. This is how we break through the barriers together. I used to be a typical attorney, the type that not many people like until they needed my services. Attorneys in general are not nice human beings. They're not the type of person that you would go and grab a cup of coffee with. They wear a suit and it becomes a shield between you and them. Sprinkle that with an attitude of, I am the smartest person in this room. I never liked that attitude. I never liked how that felt. I'm no longer your typical attorney. The way I speak, the way I dress, the way I interact. I had a bad experience being a typical attorney. There's a lot of emotional abuse in the law firm environment. Daily words that put you down. Your work is not good enough. You are not good enough. The reality is, most attorneys are completely burned out, with little to no time to spend any type of quality time with their loved ones. They probably don't even have quality life themselves. AI allows those who work in law firms to have a voice, to upgrade themselves. AI allows them to leverage the skills that they already have and upgrade themselves. This is how we will break through the barriers together. I am on a mission to humanize AI and attorneys. There are 2 things that make AI and attorney similar. 1, they're both dry, and 2, they're both robotic. And if this talk would have been AI, it would have been dry, robotic, and boring. AI allows us to grow beyond the limits that we thought we had. Let's use that to break through the barriers together. Now, in order to do that, we need to implement AI into our daily living. How do we do this? Start with small tasks. Tell AI, for instance, let's say an example. We all had this very loud neighbor. He's playing loud music day in and day out. Tell AI to draft the letter. Be specific. Tell it to give it a legal voice tone. Then give it to your neighbor. See what happens. Test it out. Or for instance, you have a boss that owes you wages months back. Tell AI to draft the letter. Make sure you tell it to give it a legal voice tone. Then give it to your boss. See what happens. Test its reaction. Test the AI. This is how we will break through the barriers together. Now, we need to make sure that in order to adapt AI to our lives, we have a different type of mindset. In order to do that, your mindset needs to be different. As soon as you change your mindset, you will then be able to unlock the potential to achieve exponential growth and to become the upgraded version of yourselves. We need to be able to master AI. As soon as we master AI, our mindset will shift, and we will then be able to create an upgraded version of ourselves. As soon as we collaborate with AI, the tools to reach exponential growth will be unlocked. And you will then be able to become the upgraded version of yourselves. This is how we will break through the barriers together. Now, AI allows you to grow beyond the limits that you thought you had. We need to understand this. As soon as we understand this, our mindset will change, and we will then be able to become the upgraded version of ourselves. And speaking about limitations, who here remembers when credit cards just came out? The very first time. Everybody was afraid that as soon as you swiped your card, your entire bank account would be emptied. Now, barely anyone carries cash. Or imagine if Henry Ford would have been told that horses could never be replaced. We now have electrical cars. AI is something revolutionary. AI is allowing us to breach through those invisible barriers that we thought we had. Now, I want to share a little bit of how we will do this. How can we breach through those barriers using AI to create a beautiful life around us? I want you to visualize yourselves waking up one morning with a clear mind, with a fresh head. Your tasks have been completed. Your calendar is clean. You now have that extra time for your creative ideas to flourish and effortlessly turning those dreams into reality. AI has now become your silent partner, your free employee, who's now building that life of success that you always dreamed of. AI is allowing me to revolutionize and to upgrade who I am and what I am bringing into this world. Let's use AI to create a beautiful life around us and to continue breaking barriers together. Thank you.